So Josh, we'll just look back to start with that Crawley game, 0-0 draw, but your 5th clean sheet of the season. How do you reflect on that?
Yeah, nice to keep a clean sheet. I think, probably the whole feel from the game was probably a bit of frustration. We probably should have been out of sight by half time, but those things can happen. I thought it wasn't probably from a lack of us doing. I thought their goalkeeper made, I think it was 3 or 4 really good saves. So sometimes you've got to hold your hand up, and if that was me, I'd be buzzing with it. So it can be frustrating, but then if we go and pick up a couple of results in the next week, it turns out to be a good point. So you can look at it both ways.
And sometimes the defence shuffles in front of you. I mean, Clint went from the left to the right and Bryant came in at left back. As a goalkeeper, does that sort of change your mindset at all? Does that change the way you think about playing, or is it just focus on the way you do things?
Not sort of mindset, but you do have to think, obviously Clint's left-footed and then he goes to play right back, so you have to think about sort of when you want to give him the ball and things like that. But in the sort of generic terms, probably not. No, you're more focused on performing and doing your job for the team.
Oh, we'll look forward to this game. Training this week, how's it been?
Cold. We had a bit of snow on Tuesday, but no, good. We've put the work in difficult conditions, but no, it's been good week, and obviously we train tomorrow and then head up to Mansfield.
I was going to say, especially for a goalkeeper, does it make it almost more difficult for you because you're diving around on the floor all the time? You're almost getting into the snow and have to pick yourself up again.
Just diving for trying to get warm. Yeah, that was training Tuesday, but no, it was. We got what we could out of the session with some tough conditions, but it was good.
And Mansfield coming up, what do you make of them as opponents?
I think it'll be a tough game. They're obviously coming off the back of a promotion. Good start to the season. Quite a tight pitch and stadium to go. I've played there once before, so we're all expecting a really tough game, and we know that we're going to have to be at our best to get something out of it. Yeah.
And it's almost a month since your last away game at Reading, which feels strange to say, but can you take positives out of a game, even though it was so long ago that it was probably the best away performance of the season?
Yeah, I think it's quite sort of vivid in our memory, especially the second half. I thought we dominated the ball last 30 minutes, even obviously down to 10 men. I think we sort of said that after the Reading game, that we need to take this performance and build on it and not drop below those standards. I think a second half like that, adding a goal would be brilliant.